Let's jump right into it. There's a lot of ground to cover and not much time to do it in. Batman was created by artist Bob Kane and writer Bill Finger. It made its first appearance in DC Comics Detective Comics issue 27 in May of 1939 in the story called The Case of the Chemical Syndicate, which, by the way, an original copy of Detective Comics issue 27 recently sold for over $1 million. There's also a comic that I would give my left testicle to own, but that's neither here nor there. Batman's origin, I'm sure everyone in the world knows, whether you're a comic fan or not, but of course, I'm gonna give it to you anyway. Bruce Wayne was a young boy when he witnessed his parents murdered right in front of him with his innocent little eyes, which leads to him to train himself to physical and intellectual perfection, and then that in turn leads him donning a bat-themed costume in order to strike fear to his enemies while fighting crime on the mean streets of Gotham. Now, even though Batman was introduced in issue 27 of Detective Comics, we did get his origin until issue 33. Then by issue 38, the Dark Knight no longer fought crime alone, as we were introduced to his sidekick Robin. Robin was introduced based on Finger's suggestion that Batman needed a Watson, basically someone he could relate to, and it would allow for the stories to have more dynamic, which works out great because they're known as the dynamic duo. Obviously, the Caped Crusader was a huge success, and by the 1940s he was given his own comic simply titled Batman, which the first issue of Batman introduced two of his most famous villains, the Joker and Catwoman, and also this is the issue where Batman guns down a huge monster. Now, I know what you're thinking, Batman used a gun? In the character's early development, the character carried a 6-gun on his side, but writers soon changed that, saying it just didn't feel right Batman having a gun and using it. One of my favorite things about Batman is he's one of the few and pretty much the first superhero that doesn't have superpowers, which is one of the reasons why I love him so much. I mean, anyone can be a superhero if you have superpowers, but it takes one BA mother freaker to hold your own in a world with superpowered villains and superpowered heroes. Not to mention, he's a billionaire and the world's greatest detectives.